Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's a jungle out here. I gotta get in attack this. But I am Sharonda Mo Energy, and I'm going to do a yesterday was June and today is July garden tour. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see because I can't. It's a lot of a glare, so I really can't see. But this is a Rose of Sharon that I picked up that has not started blooming yet. And this is my side garden. Okay, we got ornamental grass over here. And this is another Rose of Sharon. It looks like the hibiscus and it's in the hibiscus family. So what I'm learning is that when in the fall, when this thing starts dropping seeds this year, what I'm going to do is make sure I have all of the seeds picked up, because if you see here, you can see that it's little trees growing here, or shrubs. So I'm gonna have to dig those out and probably try to sell them. Okay, because my neighbor doesn't want them messing up her arborvitae trees, which I really like. And shout out to my neighbor, Miss Senora Paula, for the grass. Okay, so that's the one side of my yard. I'm gonna go over here to the other side. This is wide scale view, and I'm gonna take you around. Here are some yellow daylilies. Supposedly you can eat the leaves. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe we'll do that together. Hostas, first hosta that I was blessed with. Shout out to the hustle lady, Thomasina. I've been able to share this hosta here with a whole lot of people. Okay, these hostas here, they are from my mother-in-law, who is no longer with us. Shout out to Miss Jane, who gave me this. I believe it's snow on the mountain, and this stuff is like gotten huge. And I love this little one here. The lady I got it from told me it was called a buttercup, but we know that wasn't the real name of it. So if you know the name of it, please let me know. We've had a lot of rain, so it's kind of bogged down, if you will, because this thing was probably up to about here. Okay, all right, now I planted this one. I got some plants from Kroger's, if you're up here in Michigan, where there were 5 for $10, and this is one of them. That one is called it's a perennial Husker Red. Okay, all right, more hostas. Husband dug up some daylilies. Oh, look what we got here. I got a bloom coming. This is gonna be a pink. This was another one of those 5 for $10s I got at Kroger's. Pink balloon flower. Okay, I got some euchera that I split up, so they're kind of adjusting to newly being planted. This is that lemon lime sedum. Lemon lime sedum, it gets really bright. Sometimes it's really pretty. I'm looking for some other type of sedums. That's a little bit more nice and neat. But if you got some spaces that need to be filled, it's a good one. And I didn't even plant this stuff. I just threw it down. I got an alarm going off here, but I'm gonna come over here to this part so you can see what I planted here. Give me 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, so another hosta from my mother-in-law. This is a sedum. And I got this one down, this phlox down at the Eastern Market. It has like purplish, almost lilac, not lilac, it's a mix between lilac and fuchsia flowers on it, okay? And we're in July. It was really hot. It's a little cool today, and there's no flowers on it right now, but they'll be back, I would say, at least maybe in August when it cools down a little bit. And this one here, I just got this one about maybe 2 weeks ago, and it was it's a oh goodness, sorry y'all, this is my first video, so please forgive me. Things are only gonna get better from here. Okay, so this is a hydrangea, and I do not have the bag, or not the bag. I don't have the container that it came in, but anyway, I got this one from Myers. If you all check your sale plants, clearance plants that look like they aren't gonna make it, this one was not looking like it was gonna make it, but I saw a little green on it, so I said, let me go ahead and pick this up. I came home, put it in a little inch or two of water. It took me a couple days, but it had some leaves on it. Took all the leaves off. Actually, a lot of them fell off. And then what did I do? I cut the leaves off, and I cut the flower heads. They were like about 3 or 4 inches across, and it's coming back really nicely. I'm really excited about it. Okay, got another grass here from my mother-in-law. I got these Asiatic lilies. These things are about 3 feet tall. Okay, I just got this lady's mantle, so I'm looking forward to some of that spreading. Some more daylilies. This is another one that has like yellow flowers. Ah, we got the flowers starting to come. Oh, there's one down there. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let's see. Okay, Detroit, I got that one from the Eastern Market, okay? So, once again, shout out to Miss Jane. I got this one from one of the ladies at the St. Clair Shores Plant Exchange. Actually, it was a little before that, but this one is the Michigan Daylilies. And Miss Jane, these are the one thing that I got from you that are coming back with a vengeance. No issues, no problems. Got this phlox at a garden store on Gratiot, and these 3, 1, 2, 3, got from the Garden Exchange. Shout out to St. Clair Shores Yardners. This one was blooming yesterday, and they kind of worked with the sun, and I came out yesterday evening and it was closed up. Come out today, boom, on and popping. I call these like a quadruple head. If you know the real name of these daylilies, you can let me know. And then so a lot of things here. I originally planted a bunch of stuff I got from the Yardners, like this, and that. And then I got some seeds or bulbs from Myers. And I came in this spring and planted this stuff, and of course it looks like I'm gonna have to move some things. Here's another phlox. And once again, I probably will be moving some stuff, because I got so much stuff from the Plant Exchange last August, and I just planted stuff because we're supposed to have a garden here. I'm supposed to have a garden built, but I probably will just try to do what I can with that. Okay, I had a bunch of irises back in the spring. Right here is a hydrangea that we had in a different place, and unfortunately it got mowed over, and I try to move it over here, and it looks like it is not making it, so I'll probably just throw it in the compost bin. I did have some lilies and tulips and daffodils, and for whatever reason these bulbs are coming up, so I'm gonna have to replant those. And this is another one of those Asiatic lilies I got from Myers early this spring, and it's on and popping. Okay, and I got this elderberry tree from the Yardner's Plant Exchange in August, and you see it has little babies coming out. So that's the only one reason why I'm a little concerned about planting that in the yard, and I am going to replant it. One thing I did notice is that you have to keep that thing watered. It's been fine. We had a lot of rain recently, but earlier this year, when we had like the first heat waves, that thing got burnt up and all the leaves fell off, or they were all burnt. I took them all off, and then once we got some rain, it ended up being okay. I just want to show y'all my gate, and I'm gonna go up to the front, show y'all the last part. And the reason why I'm showing you guys this gate is because somebody reported us to the good old St. Clair Shores code enforcement. But what I can say is, at the end of the day, I have to be thankful, because my heart goes out to the people down in Florida who the code enforcement was there, but the business owners were not, and then the cities were not, because they were not on those people to enforce the code and make sure the building was up to the code. Okay, so, but guess what? We got our gate approved, my husband and I had to go get some nails, some thick old nails, longest from here to here. So that was a good about 8 inches or so. And I don't know, I hope you guys can see it. And every time I say it's a little cool out here, look what God do. Bring the sun out and give me a little more warmth, because it's been really hot, but it's cool and it actually feels good. But you know, at some point we would like to get this gate replaced, but right now it is what it is. And let me show you this. This is the milkweed, and I'm saying we've been here for probably about 6, 7 years now. And this is one of the main reasons that random people will stop and talk to us for this milkweed. It feeds the butterflies. We had a lot of monarchs coming, and I'm not sure if we had other monarchs or other type of butterflies coming, but I saw some. Monarchs are orange, but I saw some kind of butterflies. They're like super like bright, vivid orange, and they look like they were a different variety than what am I trying to say? Than the monarchs. Okay, got more daylilies. I have some tulips here. Not sure about these things, but these things have grown so much. Look at this. Look how tall I am. And when we moved in, these things were probably about to my waist, and they're like literally taller than me now. Okay. And this thing is grown too. I just planted this. Let me come back and show you guys what this all looks like here. Cars coming by. I live on a main road, so hopefully you guys can hear me. So this is a panned out view. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay. All right. Okay, so I had some other hostas from that first bed. I just put a little bit here, and this is a sedum that I got from the Plant Exchange. When it starts, it gets those light pink buds. I'm telling you, that thing is definitely a pollinator heaven. If you don't like bumblebees, you don't want that one, because I'm telling you, the bees were really all around it, and I was really afraid. And I would go and stand by it, and those bees, they never even thought one thing about me. I was a little scared because I got stung by about 3 bees. Okay, I'll have to do a whole other video on that. But let's get back to this. I planted a euchra here, but I can barely see it. So I was thinking about cutting some of this stuff back, and then maybe, because I split up one plant into about 5 plants. Okay, so we got some hosta, more lemon lime sedum, the new euchra I put up, the hostas. As y'all can see, some of this stuff got a little burnt up. So these hostas are blooming, and initially I was just gonna cut the blooms back because I do think they are pretty initially. Then they just start looking like so I let them bloom, and then I'll probably just cut them back in the next week or 2. So I have my euchra here. Looks like it's getting a little burnt up, and these are some of those balloon flowers, and that's another lady's mantle. Okay, and then this one, another hosta. Got this one from the plant exchange. I don't know what it's called, but these flowers are really small, but they are so beautiful. And what I can say about this one so far is I came out here, I believe, yesterday, cleaned up a lot of weeds, plan on doing the perimeter today, but I've cut off a little head on these flowers like every single time I come out here, and it looks like I need to cut another one off a lot. So I like the flower. So one thing y'all gonna learn about me is I love plants and I love flowers. However, I'm not gonna say I'm lazy, but I love easy maintenance plants and flowers. So like with the hostas and things like that, you know, you only have to really do something to them like 2 or 3 times a year. But you know, so far I've almost did something to this plant like every week, but it's just a little minor deadheading, so that's not too bad. Okay, so I got my other, what do you call this, hosta, and I believe this is another it might be a phlox or either another like Rosa Sharon. I planted so much stuff and I didn't have a lot of tags for some stuff last year, so I don't know. We'll have to see what stuff is, because these things are still kind of growing. And that's some I think it's a wild geranium I got from Miss Jane. We had some more say lilies, and I couldn't think of this when I was drawing a blank in the back. And this sedum is, I can't think right now. Sedum Autumn Joy. Okay, that's what this one is called, and it has the burgundy flowers in the fall. I love these things. They're easy to propagate. You know, I've given away a lot of those. And then this is my tree, and I'm like, does it look like a little truffle tree? But anyway, it had lilac flowers on it, and it has a really strong smell. Even, does it have a smell now? Not now, but when it has the flowers on it, it does have a smell. And here's some of the flowers. We got a little bit of more buds on here. Let's see. Can I see it? Hopefully y'all can see it. Let's see. Hopefully y'all can see that. Got my little lemonade stuff, all the stuff I've been carrying. Smell-o-vision, smell-o-vision. If y'all like lilac, y'all probably would like the way that smells. It's okay to me, but that's that. And I'm not sure how long this video is, but I try to make it as short as possible. I'm not into all that editing and all that stuff just yet. Here's my little porch. Y'all can see the little yard bag over there. I tried to hide from the front, which I'm about to do some yard work and get that perimeter. And here's this nice walkway, which I feel like it needs to be refinished because we get a lot of weeds in here, and I really don't like that. But that was my garden, and that was my garden.